Hello, welcome to another good goal or bad defending. Chelsea against Not Forest. Frank Lampard's trying to get that massive losing streak where he kind of lost the streak he won it the other week. But he's trying to be the worst Chelsea manager in history. I think he's going a long way. We're going to start right here, the build up before the goal. I want you to just see these three players here from Chelsea and the one Not Forest guy. He wins the header, knocks it back over here. And you've got three people here getting in each other's way. Huge problem. Massive space here. I know they were just trying to defend a throw in, which, okay, I get, but there's also a problem when you have that much amount of space in the midfield. And look what happens next. Here we go. Bomf. He loses the ball. He tries to run with it. He's lost the ball. And in that big gap there's a couple of those Nottingham Forest players. And now they've got the possession of the ball and they can turn and run at the centre backs. It's not exactly what happens, but let's have a little look and we'll move it forward a bit here. Bump. There we go. You can start now seeing the space out wide where everything's going to happen from. And you can see, oh, look, he's a decent defender. He's starting to jog back. This guy needs to get in a little bit tighter, but he's frozen. He doesn't know what to do because he's got no cover. So he's completely unsure. Does he go back and defend? Does he go and pressure the ball forward? So he's in complete and utter no man's land. Not sure what to do. Right now, he needs to be getting back a bit, to be honest, and hoping that these other two squeeze in because he has enough distance to do that. If he was a little bit closer here, I'd try to want him to get pressure on the ball so that they can't shoot or do something like that. But he has enough distance behind him here where he can drop off and hope these guys can come in and recover for him. But let's watch what happens. We'll move it on. Bosch, ball goes out wide. Now he goes over there. Now he goes running out there. Why? You've got a player there. You know where the ball's going to be coming. It's into the box. Why do we know that? Because otherwise this guy's going to run down the line. And if he runs down the line and you're running this way, so if you're running down this way, you can get across to him. And that's perfect. You're happy with that because you can shut down one angle and push him. If you run down here, he can beat you because you can just come back inside over here. You don't want to go any part of out there. You want to come back over here and then have a point to attack the outside from. Doesn't do that. So see what happens. Whack, he whips the ball in. This guy there, what are you jumping? You're doing nothing. You're completely out of the game again. Ball goes over. Now we've got a melee of people in here waiting for the ball. You could have been one of them. You could have been over here helping out your teammates. You're not. You're still out here because you're rubbish at the football. Buff in the goal. Now, this is one of those problems that I think that happens quite often in football. We're going to have a look at it and everyone's going to blame the goalkeeper. And it's one of those that if he comes and gets the ball, he's not at fault. But if he doesn't, he is. So here we are from the angle behind the goal. As the ball comes in, we're going to have a quick look. Keeper comes, doesn't get it. As I said, if the keeper comes for the ball and he gets it, he's a hero. If he makes the mistake, he's absolutely the villain. Now, the only reason I think Mendy's come for this ball is because Mendy's been on the bench recently. And I think he's under pressure. So he's come up here, made a play that he wouldn't normally do. He's completely missed the ball. It's ended up in the net box because he's over-pressured. And I think he's just felt the pressure of being sitting on the bench. He's panicked there in a ball that he probably would never have come for if he had been playing regularly. And he's not been. But there we go. Let's get on to the next goal. Okay, let's have a look at this next goal. It's a little bit... Everything happens to me a little bit too easy here. Right, the ball comes out wide. Here's it coming out. You can see where the space is. You can see this player's going to go pressure him. Right, it's all well and good. Blah de blah. Normal football. But look, he's put his hand out, telling somebody else what to do. We know if you've ever watched anything that I've done, as soon as you put your hand out to tell somebody else what to do, a goal is about to be scored. You need to do your job, and he doesn't. He needs to get and close that gap and pressure as fast as he can. Okay? Doesn't do that. He's just too busy telling everybody else what to do. That's why you're rubbish at the football. Moved it on. Look, he's still not close enough. This guy can still do whatever he wants. He's not even close enough to put in a challenge. He's laughing. He's going, well, this guy's not even trying to win the ball from me. He's just stood there letting me do whatever I want to do. And as that's happening, this guy's making a little shifty run in behind here, as you can see, and he's going to be receiving the ball. Bump. There goes the ball. Too easy. Now, this guy doesn't even go to pressure him. He starts running back over here. This guy's caught in no man's land, and this is all way too easy. This guy over here telling everyone what to do didn't pressure the ball. This guy didn't track with a runner and put any pressure on the ball here. He got caught completely and utterly in no man's land. It's just terrible defending. They don't know what they're doing. All of a sudden, then, this guy's got all the time in the world. Bosh, bang, in the back of the net. Now, we're going to come across to the middle of the goal now and show you a couple of problems that's going on here. But that was too easy out wide there. Those guys were just going through the motions of playing football. No one was trying to win the ball off them. No one was really putting any pressure on the ball. And they just passed them around them really easy. Now it's in the back of the net. Simple. Okay, this is the angle I want you to look at. Have a look at this sort of wee man here. Doesn't know what he's doing in the football. So, yeah, obviously these guys are rubbish over here as well. But let's have a look as we move it forward. Ball goes on, ball goes on. Here he goes, right? So this guy here, I'm quite happy with him. He's caught between two minds. He's not in the right position to defend. One of my favourite players, João Felix. He's not even close enough to him. So he's trying to think that he's going to pass to him, going in for the goal here. So he's panicking, trying to get into there. He's trying to do, not sure quite what. Because remember, this is the guy that scores. Watch what happens. There's a runner that comes and everybody panics. Here comes the runner. Joggy, 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 joggy. Two players go with the runner. He forgets his job. And he's completely and utterly unmarked. What are you doing? Have a look at what's going on. He didn't. Two on one here. Ball doesn't go there. Goes to the unmarked player. And it's in the back of the net box. Does it take a little deflection on the way? Sure it does, but that's not the issue. Here we go. Chelsea on the transition again, attacking Notts Forest goal. This guy's going out wide. He's coming across the cover as fast as he can. And little Raheem Sterling's trying to figure out why he left Man City. Oh, yeah, because he's not good at the football. Right, and off they go. Watch this defender here. This is the whole reason Chelsea score. This guy has done, honestly, he's tried too hard. He's bust his neck to get down there, trying to do the right thing, trying to put pressure on Raheem Sterling, but then he plays for Notts Forest and he makes another idiot mistake. Watch this. Comes off the ground for no reason. He's sliding for absolutely no reason. Now, his mate that was following him behind didn't really bother to go to him and help to win the ball back because, I don't know, apparently the ball's not important in football in this guy's mind. Not sure what he's thinking. Maybe the ball's some magical device that no one knows, but he didn't go to it anyway. This guy's fallen over and Raheem puts it in the back of the net. Bosh. He even has time to take an extra touch inside of the box because that defender overcommitted for no reason whatsoever. Don't do that. Bad defending. Let's get on to the next goal. This comes from a long throw from Notts Forest. Chelsea are doing I don't know, they're not really doing a good job. But they're not really doing a bad job. They're all kind of just stood around, if that makes sense. There's enough bodies in the way to make it almost impossible to score. You might play one of those games before or coach one where it doesn't matter what you're doing. There just seems to be too many bodies in the way of the goal. No one's playing particularly well. Just the ball won't go in the goal. Or the other way, there's loads of people in the way and the ball just always goes in the goal. Always seems to be one of the two. You know, never kind of in between. So we'll move this forward a bit. We'll have a little look what's going on. Bosh with the header. Now, we can't blame João Felix because I like him. Normally I would blame him, but I don't because I like João Felix. But this touch from this young man here to put it back into the mixer is what would you call cultured. It was brilliant. Doesn't hit it too hard. Just tries to dink it to the back post ever so gently for one of his mates to come on and hit it in the net box. And they oblige. Here we go. Let's have a little watch. Bonk. Great little knock. And then it goes again. There we go. And we're back to 2-2. I class that as a good goal. There's not much they real defending other they can do. Thiago Silva wins the ball, but that second ball again. João Felix should have got it. I should blame him, but I like the João, so I can't. Yeah, and they score a good goal. It's not bad.